Yo, what's up guys, Drama here, and I'm back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best locations for towns, ranking them worst to best. Now obviously I picked these, and these are where the towns where I feel like they're going to be good based off of looks, based off of like the location, like the popularity of like how many players, like how much I go there, how much you really pass by there and stuff like that. Just ranked on those things. I'm not going to be judging it by like just like little tiny things. I'm just going to be focusing on like mainly like the scenery, the lack of people, and just every detail, like main detail I can gather up in these towns. I want to use that to rank them. That's why I'm going to start from worst to best. But I hope you guys go on to enjoy. If you guys do, definitely make sure to drop a like. Let's try to get 25 likes in this video. If we can do that, that'd be awesome. Make sure you guys are subscribed for more Red Dead Redemption 2 videos, because I will be doing online fully, and it's going to be crazy. I'm telling you, the videos are going to be lit. The channel is going to blow up. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys got those notifications turned on. And with all that being said, you guys, let's get right into it. This is the town that I'm at right now. All right, this is going to be the worst town in the game, in my opinion, because I'll tell you guys why. And I want to show you guys the town. It's Annesburg. Now, the reason I say this is the worst town, to be honest, dude, like imagine living here up on one of these houses, dude. Look at these poor people that gotta live in these houses, man, with like the train nonstop going by. The train tracks is literally right here. It just looks like a really bad location to be in. There's really no road. There's no really anything. You got people walking around with guns. It just does not look too friendly. It looks really sluggish. It looks really just like an inconvenience. It does not look like a town you want to be in. And definitely a place, if I were back here, and this time I would definitely not want to live in. Like, see, like, who would want to walk all the way up here just to get to like their small house? And you know what I'm saying? Like, these houses are so small, dude. It's actually insane. But let me know what you guys think. Would you guys consider this one of like the worst towns? I feel like I feel like it's got to be like the worst town in my opinion. All right, guys, so moving on to the number 9 spot from worst to best towns ranked, in my opinion, is going to be literally right down the road, and it's going to be right here in this area. Now, this isn't really a town. I mean, it still is, because you got the stores and stuff you can find in like every other town, bigger town, which is going to be Van Horn Trading Post. Now, obviously, it's a trading post, but you could still live here and stuff like that. And I don't know, it just feels like it doesn't seem like the nicest looking. I mean, you see like the docks, all like, I mean, come on, they can repair that, dude. Like, it's, I don't mean to say like poor, because I'm from a poor neighborhood myself in real life. It looks like a very poor type of, you know, place to be in. Like I said, it's more of a trading post than an actual town that people live in. That's probably why it doesn't look the greatest, but just looks more like, I wouldn't say like more like a bad neighborhood, maybe like a rough neighborhood where like people just chilling, and you see how like people are like hanging out right here, smoking, hanging around. That's the vibe I kind of get from this place. Like back then, that's probably what it would look like when you're passing through here. It's probably a place you don't want to go to unless you like know people, or you're actually like from here or something like that, or you actually got something to do there from the trading post. So yeah, so I put this at number 9 just because of the scenery. It looks awful. They could actually definitely repair that and make it look a lot nicer. All right, guys, now moving on to the third worst spot, ranking from worst to best, is surprisingly going to be St. Denis. Now, the reason I say that is, honestly, the town looks beautiful, man. It really does. Like, it's the biggest city in the whole map, but it feels like it's New York in a way. Like, I mean, the buildings weren't as big, but you guys know what I mean? It's so crowded. The thing, number one reason why I put this in the third to last worst spot is because literally you can barely freaking ride your horse without running into someone, and then you getting an assault charge, and then someone reporting you, then you're going to get killed or hunted down, and it's just so annoying. But besides that, the town, I don't really have a problem with that. I mean, it looks kind of sluggish. Everything really did. I mean, this is just around that time where they were starting to build places and buildings like this for it to look really nice. I mean, back then, this was super nice and stuff like that. So I'm not trying to like rank it too low, but just because the fact that it's so cramped up, you barely have room. Well, it's at night right now, so there's not as much people out, but during the daytime, it's so much worse. Like, you can literally turn into someone, like right here, run someone over, and then boom, you get shot and killed. So that's why I have it number 3 on ranking from worst to best. Boy, do I wish there was a teleportation cheat, man, because it does take a while to get across the map, man. Even when you use the train for fast travel, just to get all the way down here, man. So The fourth spot in today's video, guys, from worst to best towns ranked, in my opinion, is going to be Armadillo. Now, the reason I say Armadillo, I mean, a lot of people are probably like, well, why are you hating Armadillo? What's wrong? It's a pretty cool town. It's like, it feels like it's in Mexico, like real deep south, you know what I'm saying? But what's crazy about it is, like, this place is actually really creepy because there's bodies being dumped and buried. There's a really bad disease going around. There's this guys passing up flyers saying, leave town. And everything is pretty much deserted. Everything is getting burnt down. As soon as you get here, there's a little mini mission where a sheriff is getting shot at, you save him, then he leaves. And there's literally no sheriffs here. There's only one. There's only a few stores. The saloon. There's only like, and everyone looks sick. Like, and it's like I said, it's pretty creepy. But overall, like as a town in general, to go here and like visit, like I said, it's pretty cool to visit. Like from the creepy point of view, from it being like really everyone being sick with this rare like disease that killed like lots of people. You see like stuff's being burnt down, stuff like that. All right, guys. So moving on, this is gonna be the next town I have for you guys. This is actually going to be way over here in Tumbleweed. Now, as you guys can see, I just now explored this part. I never went this far so far in Red Dead Redemption 2. It's my first time going over here. I was just exploring, just going this way, and I just happened to come in this town. And it's a smaller town, just like Armadillo. Armadillo is like way worse, but this one's actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's in good condition. But the reason I put it at 5 is because it's so small, it's so far away, it's a hassle to get to. And there's some things here like that you can get that it's useful, but as far as you like coming all the way out here, maybe for it's cool to explore, yeah, do some missions. But as far as like town scenery and stuff like that, it's just desert. There's really nothing really too much here. That's why I have it at the 5th spot. And again, it's called Tumbleweed. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Tumbleweed. All right, guys. So at the 6th spot is going to be Blackwater. Now Blackwater is right here for those who don't know. It's kind of in the area I was just exploring over here, the last 2 towns over in Austin. But Blackwater I put in the, what is this, the 6th spot from worst to best. Because it's not really a town we get to explore too much in single player throughout the story. I believe you go there in the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. It's one of the first towns you go to once you get out of the snow. And you have a huge bounty and you're not really allowed to go there the whole game, because if you go there, you know, it's hostile territory, and you weren't really able to go there until you beat the game to the till when you're John Marston. So I feel like it's a decent town, nothing really too crazy about it. I mean, you got a lot of stuff here to do, so you know, I'm not saying it's a bad town, but that's why I have it at the 6th spot in today's video. Again, this is Blackwater. All right, now I believe this is the number 7th spot I have for you guys is going to be Rhodes. Honestly, this is a beautiful looking town. It's real peaceful. It's in an area to where it's like not by too many cities. It's pretty secluded. I mean, you got St. Denis. It's the closest, biggest town to Rhodes. Rhodes is not the hugest city either. It's pretty small, convenient, and it's not too small though. It's not too big or too small, and it's a pretty nice looking town. They keep pretty clean, pretty fresh. And actually, if you guys don't know, Mr. Pearson from the gang, he actually works at the shop here in Rhodes. And he actually, if you guys didn't know, they have a poster of the gang inside the general store right here. If you guys didn't know, go ahead and look on the wall. I'll show you guys right now of the whole gang, which is like a, I don't know, I wouldn't really call it an Easter egg. I'll just call it something pretty cool to look at. In remembrance of like the gang when all the good times right here in the store. Dutch and all them right there in that picture. But yeah, I feel like Rhodes is, like I said, it's a pretty good town to go to, man. All right, guys, so the second to last spot is going to be, I believe it's Valentine. Yeah, it's going to be Valentine, guys, for the simple fact because it's one of the first towns that we get to go to, if not the first one. And it's beautiful. You got the scenery, the mountains all around you. It's pretty convenient, too, because when you're first playing in the game, everything, like when you're crossing everything, you're pretty much in this area by Valentine. So it's kind of convenient for it to be in this location. Because camp's kind of like close by. Valentine's like one of the closest cities you go to. One of the first missions, I believe, is like here in Valentine too. So I don't know. It's a pretty cool town, man. They got a lot of stuff, cool stuff here. A lot of different missions you can do. And the town, like I said, it looks like they keep up on it. It doesn't look like raggedy or nothing like some of the towns I had earlier in the video. That's why this one's ranked so high up. And it's definitely one of my, if not my favorite town in the game of Red Dead Redemption 2. Alright guys, for the last town I have for you guys, obviously you see on the sign right there, it says, welcome to Strawberry. And boy, oh boy, this town is beautiful, man. If I lived back in this time, I'd want to live in Strawberry. Like, I'm not even kidding. Because as soon as you come in here, bro, they got the waterfall. It just sounds, just the sound of the water. They got the bridge right there. Everything is so well put together. It's like something you would think of like back in the early or late 1800s to be peaceful and how things like should be back in this time. You know what I'm saying? Like when, like you can tell this town is pretty wealthy. It's not like full of rich people or whatever, but it's actually it's pretty wealthy. The way that it's set up is, you guys can see the waterfall and stuff. It's beautiful, man. By far my favorite town in the game. Again, because it's right here too by the mountains, so you guys can easily travel right into the mountains and get a really phenomenal view. Like you're like within not even that far away from the snow, and then you're entering snow, and then all that water from the mountains drains right here. And like I said, it's just beautiful, man. It's a really beautiful town. Let me know what you guys think for this being my #1 spot, being the best location, best to worst. Do you guys agree? Which ones you guys think is your favorite, or which one is your worst, your least favorite? I'd love to hear down below. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to smash the like button if you guys want to see more Red Dead Redemption 2 videos like this, because I will be posting a lot, especially when online comes out. I know I keep on saying that, but it's because I want to keep on reminding you guys to build up the hype, because it's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to post a lot of and make a lot of new content for online. Make sure to hit that bell so you guys get notified every time I do upload something or whenever I go live. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The links are down below so you guys can keep up with channel updates. And with all being said, it's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. This is your boy Drama, and I'm out. Peace.